know the pinball game.
The end is near, my darling. The end is near, my friend. The end is near, my darling. So you better take my hand and then sing this song together. Song about the end. The end is near. The end is near, my friends. Oh yeah.
I think I've seen that logo like 3 times now. Also, that's just disturbing. So welcome to this game. Don't know how to pronounce it. Constructor, I'm guessing. Yeah, it's basically a mafia building game. There are no resolution options. There are barely any options in here because of the demo. So let's go on the options menu here. Language locked in English. Voiceover locked in English. Sound and video. Gamma. Sound effects, I'm guessing, music, voiceover, which let's just turn down the overall. Let's go turn it down to. Okay, apparently sliders do not work in this game. I'm just tapping a simple button. Okay, apparently they don't exist. We're just gonna go like 20, I guess. Voices are fine because they're not really in the game anyways. Like, not too annoying, I guess. Hide shortcuts, I don't really care. But yeah, there's no resolution options, so I had to do this manually, which funny enough, it's running at 120 FPS, which I don't know if it's gonna run that, or if it's gonna end up very well on the video platform. Hopefully it will, but yeah, and this is about it. And they apparently only allow you to play tutorial and preview, which honestly is kind of sad because honestly I think games should just allow you to play like the first 15 to maybe 30 minutes of a game, but we're gonna try the tutorial first, I guess. I was actually excited to play this game and now I'm less excited. Whoa.
So, you think you can make it in the world of Constructor? Your predecessor was not up to the job. You think you can cope with the demands of the city council and the mob, let alone those annoying tenants?
It's a British game? Okay.
I'll get it in the neck if I don't explain some of the basics to you. Your ever-important cursor is controlled using the mouse. You can push scroll the map by moving to the sides of the screen.
So like any other top-down game that involves building?
Well, there's no flies on you, are there? You can move the camera view around using the cursor keys. Why don't you have a look around now?
The cursor? What do you mean cursor? Oh, these. Oh, you mean the arrow keys? That is a lot of land. How far are we going to be able to play this game? Alright.
You can zoom right out by pressing delete or rolling the mouse scroll wheel towards you.
I love how he says you can zoom right out by pressing... Oh, okay, no.
Well done. You're not as daft as you look. You can zoom back in by pressing insert or rolling the mouse scroll wheel away from you.
Look at those cow graphics right there. Cow graphics, 10 out of 10.
This is your HQ, centre of all things important. You'd best protect it like it was one of your own. If this burns down, it'll be curtains for you. But don't worry, we'll dig you a nice grave in the yard.
It's the best British acting I've ever heard.
Rather than standing around picking your nose, let's get going by selecting this geezer. Point your cursor at his feet
and press the left mouse button.
Who what, eh?
This is your foreman. You'll need him to build your property empire. He will instruct his own work team to do all the hard graft for you, whilst he files the risk assessments.
Huh. Alright.
You can move him around by pointing where you want him to move to and pressing the right mouse button.
Righto.
And here they come. Your workers have finally got out of bed to do some hard graft. Send your foreman to the beacon we've just placed outside the HQ
It's like every
entrance
top-down
by
game that
pointing
involves
and pressing
building.
the right mouse button. His work team will always tag along.
They're already there.
That was a long walk, wasn't it? Every foreman can have a work group of up to 5 workers. If you have a full group, they'll be far more efficient. So you'd better add 2 more workers to this guy's team. Select the flashing Work Team button and make the group up to 5 workers.
Where's the... Oh, right there.
Select Spare Workers on the right to fill the team up to 5. And then choose the flashing group selection icon to bring them together.
Okay.
Great job. You're getting the idea with these flashing icons. Now let's exit this screen. Right, enough of all this poncing about. Time to do some building. Let's start
I like
by placing
building.
your first building site. So let's head on over to the estate agent.
Where's the estate agent?
The lumber yard will be your first resource, which is handy for a plank like you. Get it up and running to supply wood for your
Thanks.
future buildings. Try finding a legal position to place the site by moving the cursor footprint around. You can tell which land you own because it's glowing your team colour.
Bellin. Okay.
Position the cursor over where you want to build. If the
Right
cursor is
there.
red, that is not a legal position. The arrows show which direction the gate will face.
Place site. Well, shouldn't I rotate it? Alright.
Would you look at that? A brand spanking new building site. To view the site, press the left mouse button whilst hovering over the footings.
No, okay.
To start working on this building, bring your men onto the site.
Righto.
This can be done by simply clicking on the Call Work Team icon. Alternatively, you could just tell your foreman to walk his sorry feet over there.
That's what I did.
Watch them build. It's a real delight. If these guys keep up their day job, they'll gain experience and become much more reliable.
Huh.
Congratulations! You have finished your first lumber yard. To restock it, move a work team into the building. The lumber yard will be your source of wood for years to come. Press the left mouse button whilst hovering over the building foundations, or click the new icon that's appeared on the left-hand side of the screen. To restock this resource, call the work team into the building.
Okay.
Now, let's have you stock the building up to 10 units of wood. To speed up wood production, you can call a second team into the building.
I only have 8 wood, so... Oh my gosh, I have 2 foremans. I have like 10 wood planks.
You've made enough of a racket, but now we've got enough wood to start building our next property.
I want
Go to the estate agent to see your new choices.
I think I'm just gonna keep building wood. Alright. Let's see here.
There are now more choices of buildings you can create. Click on the Homes icon to see what's new.
This one? Oh, okay.
You now have access to 3 low-grade tenant houses. We want you to build a log cabin, which will fit neatly beside your lumber yard. You can change the selected building type by using the directional buttons. Press the left mouse button to place site.
Just seems like the only difference is money in terms of, okay. So I can have this property on here the way I see fit. So I think I'll place it right there. Oh, no, the tree's
Well,
gone.
that one's squeezed in nicely. Now you need to call a work team to finish the job. If your teams are busy, Click on your foreman using the left mouse button and move him to the site by pointing and clicking the right button.
Or I could just call
Whilst
them.
people are inside a building, a flag appears outside. You can click on the base of his brown flag using the left button to select him. We should have this new house knocked up in no time.
Yeah, just like now. It's for rent.
Well done. Your first home has been completed and is ready to be rented out for the first time. Building
Alright.
a variety of types of houses will expand your choices in the future.
Okay.
Congratulations on your first tenant house, even if it is a bit naff. To look inside and choose a tenant, hover your pointer over the base of the building and press the left mouse button. This place is obviously empty. To put a tenant in this house, click on the Appoint Tenant icon.
Okay.
There are 5 levels of tenant, from the riffraff to the toffs. I'm afraid you're scraping the bottom of the barrel at this stage.
Bollocks.
Take this dodgy-looking pair. Whilst they have plenty of money, they don't breed quickly enough, and they might damage your property.
Well, like, what? Okay. What do you mean, Dosh?
I think it's best we use the other couple.
Well, what's the other couple?
These slobs will do exactly what we need. They'll breed like rabbits to create extra workers and tenants.
Wow.
Hello. Oi. Hello.
So these people, they give us more money, though everything else is like crap.
Oi.
These people give us everything that we want except for life and money. I mean, if he says it's okay, then I guess we'll pick them then.
They've moved in and made themselves at home. Don't you love what they've done with the decor? You can find out what these tenants like and don't like by clicking on their picture.
Wow.
These slobs are the lowest level of tenant that you can get. They're good for breeding quickly, are quite noisy and can cause problems for their neighbours. But as long as you don't annoy them, they can be fairly self-contained and don't expect too much in the way of luxuries. These areas give you information about the house and its tenant. Hover your pointer over each of the areas to find out more info. Use the cursor keys to move easily between icons. Currently, these guys are paying rent, but we need to expand our empire and breed more workers. Click on the worker icon to have them start breeding a worker instead.
So I need to demand that they have kids? Okay.
There you go. Your bundle of joy is on its way. This display shows you how long before your worker will report for duty at your HQ.
This is just the best thing I've ever seen.
To make your tenants a bit more active in the bedroom and deliver your children quicker,
My children.
I suggest you upgrade their bedroom. Click on the Redecorate Rooms button.
Okay.
There are 4 rooms in this gaff. Each of these rooms has a different benefit, such as increasing life expectancy, relieving stress, reducing repairs, and increasing birth rate, which is what we need right now. Please select the bedroom.
Alright.
What a dump! There are several stages for each room that must be better than
I
this.
mean, I would imagine so since there's a
Select
woman right
upgrade
there.
room to start redecorating.
Oh, where's upgrade room? Oh. Pay money to just get them to have
You will need
kids?
to call a work team inside the building to complete the upgrade.
Alright, I'll call a work team. This is the best soundtrack I've ever listened to.
Marvellous!
What?
Your team has completed the new bedroom. Doesn't that look better? Hopefully it'll have the desired effect. Let's go back to the main screen and see how they are getting on.
I'm sorry, but I like the fact that it seems like that this game feels that people who have kids are just willing to have kids if they have a better bedroom. Like, they have a lava lamp. Obviously, they're gonna have kids.
You will notice that the birth rate has improved. The faster the dial goes round, the quicker the next baby will appear. Just like in real life. They do slow down as they produce more children, but the happier they are, the quicker they breed. And
Well, they're
more
not
rent
happy.
they are willing to pay.
They don't seem happy.
Everyone wants a nice garden to go with their house, so let's start by improving the fence.
Alright.
At the moment, you only have a limited selection of fences available. This tenant particularly likes the privet hedge, of course. Please select and purchase it.
Oh, so it's like they get, okay.
You need to get those lazy workers off their tea break and out into the yard to do some more work.
They're
Please
in their
call
home
them
watching
back
them
out.
breed.
Each fence has a different defensive ability, as well as being aesthetically pleasing for your tenants.
There's a defense mechanism with grass? Okay.
That looks much better and will keep your tenant happy. Now let's leave the house and have a look around.
Okay. They still seem pretty disappointed.
You can quickly see what each house is producing. Rent, workers, or more tenants, as shown by the floating icon above the house. If something else is wrong, it will be shown there instead.
Oh no, wait. So, I'm a part of like some sort of mafia thing, right? I have to give these people houses, but I'm like, look, when you get kids, they need to work for me. You can live here, but your kids have to work for me. Like, this is some messed up Godfather stuff. The Godfather.
Now we need to teach you how to look after your estates. Let's introduce you to one of our other characters, the repairman. Please select this fine gentleman over here.
Okay.
Are you kidding?
Your
me?
repairman's a right spanner. If you switch on auto repair, he will circle around all of your buildings on his current estate, repairing them one after another for you.
That seems
Tidy.
kind of cool.
Alternatively, you can manually prioritise his work by moving him inside a particular building. Once the property is in immaculate condition, he will move on to his next job.
Honestly, it seems like auto repair is the best. Unless, I mean, if they have a stamina or something, then I can understand. But like,
Hello. What's going on here? This dude looks like he's up to no good.
He stole our wood. He just stole my wood.
Someone has stolen some resources from your site on Katie Swallow's estate. It might not be too late to catch him and get them back.
Okay. How do I get him? Do you want to tell me how I get him?
Too
or-
late! He's disappeared down your tube station and he seems to have stolen all your wood. You'll need to restock that place.
Not
Get
my
one of your
wood.
teams back inside your lumber yard.
Oh, okay. That doesn't seem too hard. Just ask them to do more wood. Like what? Is the repair guy like repairing this? Works in the.
Looks like something is kicking off in here. Some people are never happy. They've sent a complaint letter to the council. Click on their heads to see what's wrong. Oi,
Okay.
your factory's been going day and night. We can't stand the noise no more. Close it down for a bit or give us some double glazing.
So you have 349 days to solve this problem. I have 349 days. Do they not understand? Like that's a year. Like that's almost a year. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Because I forgot how long a year. How long is a year? How long is a year?
I've told you what to do.
Oh, shush. Oh, it's almost a year. 365 days. So we're close to a year. So they're gonna move out soon. Sort or else. Fail and you get 20 black marks.
Some people are. They are obviously not happy living next to a loud factory. Better keep them sweet by getting your work team out of there.
Okay. Well, can I just wait? Like, need wood. need them to produce more wood. Like, that'd be nice. How do I stop production? Is there any way to stop production? Oh my goodness. These are very animated. So how do I stop production? Doesn't seem like I can stop production. How do I... This game doesn't...
Some people are never happy.
Oh, okay.
They've sent a complaint letter to the council. Click on their heads to see what's wrong.
Okay.
Oi! Your factory's been going day and night.
Copy.
We can't stand the noise no more.
Oh,
close it down for a bit or give us some double glazing. Some people are never happy. They're obviously not happy living next to a loud factory. Better keep them sweet by getting your work team out of there.
Okay. So, how do I... How do I select the workers? Do I have to just deal with it?
They're obviously not happy living next to a loud factory. Better keep them sweet by getting your work team out of there.
Oh, I click on the flags. Oh, okay.
Hello. Yeah. Yeah. Hello. Yeah.
That was easy to deal with. They're not always as simple as that. However much you have, it's never enough. I think you need to buy some extra land for your next building project. Please
Oh.
select the world map icon.
Where's that? Oh, it's right here. Tab.
Use the left mouse button to select individual estates. The larger the estate, the more expensive it will be. Please select
Alright.
the Brompton estate.
I just bought
Now
it.
we've got some more land, you can finally build your next home. Go back into your estate agent and see what's available.
State, okay.
Now it's time to create another of the tenant homes. Once you have created at least one of each, it will unlock more variety. Please select a simple lodge this time. Right, you can now place this lodge anywhere on your new estate. You will see that you can orientate the house by moving it closer to one side than another. Or you can cycle
Alright.
through the directions by pressing the right mouse button. Once happy with the position, press the left mouse button to place it.
I just want to do a simple lodge like that, but okay.
Now get those work teams on site to finish the building off.
Alright, oh, right, I had to use the arrow keys. Okay, so I need the foreman. Oh, I could just call them up, right, I forgot. No more work teams available. Also, I don't have, like, can I buy guards at any point? Like, I don't know how to stop criminals from stealing my wood. Alright.
Now, you need to put a tenant in this new lodge.
Yeah.
Please use the slob tenants again, like before.
The slob tenants.
Oi!
Alright.
Each tenant has a certain life expectancy. You have a limited number of tenants, so you must breed more, so they will be ready for when you need them later in the game. Please instruct your new tenants to breed a level 1 tenant.
Wow. So I need them to build people, or have basically make kids, so then they will then take up another house. Okay.
Well done! Now, to speed up the breeding process, you should improve their bedroom, like last time.
Workers. It's such a great soundtrack, though.
Now, please improve their fence to keep them happy.
Alright.
A picket fence would look very nice.
This is the picket fence, right? No, that's the picket fence.
Okay, if you're ready to move on, then we need to build the final... A larger garden will please your tenant more and make it easier to decorate the garden with objects. You can push out the edges of the plot by holding Shift and pressing the cursor keys. Once happy with the location of your Soweto hut, place it by pressing the left mouse button.
Can I just put him here then? Like, face him that way. I want to face him this way. Okay.
Now, get one of your work teams on site to finish this building off.
Just send them all over there. Kind of sad that it's kind of like hard to navigate a bit. Not too bad, but it's kind of... They're building a new road.
Due to the high quality of your shacks, the council surveyor is going to let you build some proper houses after you've built the cement yard. This house now needs a tenant who will start paying us rent. We have a business to run and we need to make money. Please select the greaser tenants.
The what? The other... Oh, shoot. Which ones? Oh, these ones.
Hello.
The ones that give us money. Not... Okay, so there's some mutant... Okay, so the slobs are just rabbits. And these ones are... What's a rich animal? Can't think of any. Moving on.
It is possible to force tenants to pay more rent. Doing this will make them less happy, which may cause you problems, so be careful. Now, let's push their rent up by at least 25%.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
To make sure you keep track of what's going on in the world when inside a building, you can toggle the radar on or off by pressing the R key. Have a go before you exit the house.
Oh, that's nice. But I made these people's lives just crappy now because I'm increasing their rent by 25%.
To look after these new houses, please select your other repairman. Move him to the Brompton estate and set him auto-repairing.
So what do I have to do? Okay, so I have to click on the repairman.
What do you want?
Auto. Do I just auto? Or... Oh no, what the heck?
Alright. Alright.
Well, these people are just having the time of their lives. What about these people? They're 3% happy apparently. They're better now. Alright, so I'm gonna send this guy to repair that, yes. Do we have any other repairmen available?
I think it's time to buy another larger estate to give you room to expand your empire.
I'm just collecting
Please
money
buy
off
the
of these people.
Beaverbrook
It's
estate
beautiful.
on the world map screen.
Alright. So it wants me to purchase this huge plot of land.
After building all the level 1 tenant houses, you can now build a cement factory on your new plot of land. Select the cement factory via the estate agent and build this now.
How big is a cement factory by chance? Okay, factory. Not too big, but still not the best. How big can I get this? Pretty big.
Now it's time to finish the building off. Get one of your work teams on site and start building.
I'm just gonna get all of them because they got nothing better to do. Like, I mean, they do need to make wood at some point, which, I mean, we have all the required wood apparently. But I think they still, what, how long? Okay, 310 days for that baby to show up. That baby's taking a year. I don't think I have a good structure of time.
The cement works has been finished and is now up and running. Now start some real buildings. We ought to get another one of them repairmen circling this estate, but we don't have any spare. Here's how to knock out new ones in your HQ.
show me?
If you click on the HQ icon in the top left using the right mouse button, it will scroll the map to its location. Alternatively, using the left mouse button will take you straight inside.
Okay.
This is your HQ screen, which allows you to monitor how many people and tenants you currently have or are in production.
Okay.
In here, you can also convert workers into other characters. Convert 3 spare workers into a repairman by clicking the icon.
3 spare workers.
Now, set this new repairman to auto repair on the Beaverbrook estate.
So didn't I just fire 2 other people? Okay, so what do I need this guy to do? That's what it wants me to do, right? Or... Alright. Alright, just give me a second here. I just have a bunch of just workmen.
We now need a gadget factory to start manufacturing products to keep your tenants happy. Select the gadget factory and place it on your new estate.
Gadget factory. Also, we got a bunch of new buildings. That's cool. Wow. Okay. And these are like. Oh my gosh. These are like. Wow. All right. Well, let's make the factory then. How big is this factory? I always want to have a nice plot of land. So.
Now, get one of your work teams on site to finish this building off.
All right. I guess I can finish the building off. Wow. I don't think
You
I know how
don't have
days
enough
work.
resources to finish the building. You will need to send a work team back to the resource to restock it before work continues.
Righto.
Alright, well, let's
Righto.
go make some cement now. Also, we do need to make some wood again.
Hello.
Can you go working on that for a bit? Or actually, hold on. Go to the workshop for wood
Yeah.
now. Since you're just
Yeah,
sitting around
right.
doing nothing.
Yeah, righto.
Let's go buy the wood. I don't even know how long this repairman, or what is this? 120 days. I'm waiting for this baby to pop out. They're gonna form a complaint now, aren't they? Be like, it's too loud again. Alright, everything seems nice. Seems like a pretty good version of Britain that's not too tormented. Though, I think there's okay, so these are the red team, they're my competitors, and they're doing the same thing I'm doing, so a bunch of rip-offs. Alright, so we're good on cement, so now we can probably call everybody up to here. Call everybody back up. And we'll keep letting these people just make the wood, since we have enough cement and wood. There we go. Man, these lands
Your
are
factory has been
depressing.
completed, allowing houses and gardens to start being improved.
Oh,
Gadgets for houses, such as computers to create the next level of tenants, will soon be available.
okay.
The gadget factory can be accessed by either clicking on its footprint or by clicking on the gadget factory icon on the left.
Oh, okay. So we can make just stuff.
Welcome to your gadget factory. Here you can build many items to enhance the inside and outside of your houses.
Okay. What do we got?
Planting trees in your tenants' gardens will give them the shade they need to dodge the sun's rays. It'll stop them
Dodge.
complaining too.
Stop.
Select the trees
Oh, okay.
icon and then click again to add it to the queue. The figure in the bottom right corner shows the number waiting to be produced.
Oh gosh.
You will need to call a work team into the building to complete the production. It's a shame money doesn't grow on trees that quickly. Now that they're in stock, you can choose where to place them by clicking the Deliver icon. Please put 2 trees in a single garden. Use the left mouse button to place a marker, and a delivery man will bring it to the site shortly. Just make sure it is in a legal position in the garden. Once you have placed all the objects that you wish to, press the right mouse button to exit the mode. Oh yes, I can smell their green fingers from here. Now return to the gadget factory to see what else will improve your tenants' lives.
Oh my gosh, I can do gnomes? Yes.
More gadgets are now available. The Okie Kokie 2000 is a state-of-the-art personal computer which will enrich child education. Build lots of computers so we can start producing better tenants. Now, let's get one of these delivered to your posh Soweto hut. Select the Deliver button to have your delivery guy personally transport it. Target the Soweto hut and press the right mouse button to begin the delivery.
Well, there's one delivered. Still delivering the trees, for crying out loud.
Plug and play. Let's go inside and check the gadget screen to see if they've turned it on correctly. Oh my! You can really see the 256 colours in all their glory.
Yeah, and apparently
Gadgets can
they
also
had
be
a blue
collected
screen.
by the tenant
Yep, there's a blue
himself
screen.
to avoid waiting for a delivery.
Huh? Well, I see the colors. Gadgets can also be collected by the tenant himself to avoid waiting delivery. Oh.
Now, with the computer installed, this property is able to produce next-level tenants. Please select the Level 2 tenant birth type.
How? Oh.
This Level 2 tenant will be the perfect choice for our state-of-the-art bungalow. So let's go build one whilst we wait for the whippersnapper to mature.
Okay. Okay, so we need... Okay, so here's the... It's a bungalow. How big can we get this?
I've always wanted a bungalow. Get your work team on site to build it.
Alright. Wait, what's the red guy doing here?
What?
Is that a... That's the enemy. What's an enemy
Production
worker?
has halted. An enemy spy has wandered on site. We need to get rid of him as soon as possible. Your workers can attack any enemy character. Select one of your workers and then hover over the enemy and press the right mouse button to attack. Alternatively, you can select multiple characters by lassoing them.
Seems kinda...
Hello.
Yeah, go. I'm gonna beat him up, boss. Yeah, just beat him up. Beat him up. Yeah, wow.
Good job. Now to just finish off the building work.
No free workings available. Everyone's doing something apparently. Well, at least we're building stuff finally. I know it's kind of a stupid statement, but... Yeah.
Now, time to get an appropriate tenant for this little box. Select either of the level 2 tenants, punks or students. The choice is yours.
Alright,
Listen, you.
so they give us money and seem to be overall. They give us less
Listen,
money.
you. Listen, you. Listen, you. Listen, you. Listen, you. Listen, you. Listen, you.
I kind of want to pick students just because they seem better.
Listen,
I don't know,
you.
they just seem
Listen,
better.
you.
I don't know why. Just let me allow
These
it.
guys will happily pay their rent every month, but there are quicker ways of making money. Let's step outside for a chat.
Oh?
Good neighbours. Happy tenants. What sort of a landlord are you? You won't get into the Masons if you carry on like this.
What?
These guys will happily pay their rent every month, but there are quicker ways of making money. Let's step outside for a chat. Things in Constructor aren't always above board. A good way of making money is to steal someone else's hard-earned assets and then sell them quickly before someone comes knocking.
Yeah. So theft? You want me to commit theft? Well, I mean, I guess if there's a mob in this game.
To take over a property, first select one of your foremen.
Alright, foreman.
Now, take your foreman and his team to the beacon outside the gate of the enemy house by hovering over the beacon and pressing the right mouse button.
Alright, let me just get there.
Righto.
Alright, well, let's go walk all the way over there. Oh, transportation, that's nice. Oh, wow. Wow, they got really great stuff here, apparently. Though they're right next to a grave, so that's
Target your
depressing.
foreman at this house by hovering over the footprint and pressing the right mouse button.
Oh, hold on, target your foreman at the house. Oh.
Once he has demolished the entire fence, the house will be yours.
Wow. Wait, I just have to demolish a fence? Look at this foreman. Like, this dude's like...
Oh dear.
Oh, shit.
Mario, the enemy's cousin, happens to be in town and he doesn't look happy. I think he might be saying hello to his little friend shortly.
Oh my gosh, he's just about to kill my foreman.
Righto.
I walked you into that one, I'm afraid.
Righto.
It seems it's not always that easy. Hopefully they can put him back together. Luckily, these foremen are a bit like cats, although without 9 lives. We're obviously going to need some underhand tactics of our own. Time to introduce you to the undesirables. We now have access to the hippie commune, home of the half-wit.
Wow.
Let's get one of those knocked up, quick smart.
Okay. So we gotta go over here. Desirables. Pawn shop. I'd rather have the pawn shop, but okay. So where do I go? What do I do? Oh, okay. So I gotta build this somewhere? Hold on, where's my plot of land? Plot of land is somewhere. Right here. So, okay. I do what? Hold on. I select. Oh, okay.
These undesirable abodes take quite a lot of resources, so make sure you have enough and get your work team on site.
I mean, it's basically gonna take up all the resources I have, so... What about all the other workers? Like... Are they just doing stuff? At least I'm getting paid a lot from these people. Are they happy?
Now, let's take a look inside the hippie commune by clicking on the base of the building. You seem to have got the lazy bugger out of bed. You can choose what to use him for by clicking on the pictures. Let's have us a street party.
Straight party. Seems kind of... Oh, street party. My bad. That's not a street party. This is a street party.
You can guide this dimwit by pointing where you want him to walk to and pressing the right mouse button.
That's actually kind of funny. Here?
Let's start a party outside the enemy house to distract his people. When the cursor goes green, you can select the hippie's target position. He's a bit slow, I'm afraid, but he'll get there in the end, because undesirables are not allowed on the Tube network.
Oh? So then I can send these guys like over here and wait for them.
You can track his progress by selecting the hippie and clicking on the follow icon. The camera will follow him all the way.
Where's the follow icon? I don't see the follow icon. Oh, just... Oh, okay. Alright. It's just a hippie. Alright. Actually, we're losing a lot of frames now. What the heck?
Watch him go! That should keep people distracted. So let's try taking that house over again using your foreman. Please select a foreman and target the house using the right mouse button.
Where's the foreman again?
Hey?
There. Look at this. Look at this. Give Someone goes into the party.
You can speed up the process by using multiple foremen. And you can use your workers to ward off anyone who tries to stop you.
Oh. Well, I mean, I don't really want to do that now, do I? I'm fine with him just taking his time, you know? As long as he's distracted, I'm fine. I love how the people inside the home just do not care the fact that I am basically destroying their property.
Well done. You successfully took over that house. You should sell it now to make a quick buck. Go inside the house and click on the sell house icon.
Sale. Yes.
Right, I think I've spent enough of my precious time trying to teach you the ropes. You, my son, need to step up to the mark and take over day-to-day running. Now get a wriggle on and get some of the available houses built. I'll be in touch. Don't call me, I'll call you. Kids these days.
Okay. I think that's the end of the demo, to be honest. Oh, shoot. What the heck? He's destroying my property. What a douchebag. Can you go beat him up, please? Wanna do that? Like, well, this house is just sold. Oh my gosh! They're destroying all my property.
What on earth is going on here?
Get him up!
I leave you alone for 5 minutes and utter mayhem has broken out.
Yeah.
The HQ is surrounded. There are tooled up gangsters all over the place. We've definitely had our chips this time.
So,
We must have really upset the mob boss good
Oh
and
my
proper this
gosh.
time. I think I'll leave you to deal with things here.
what? Don't leave me, no. What am I supposed to do? Oh my gosh. I think this is just how the demo ends.
Bonsoir, my son.
You douchebag. What a felon. This is it. This is it. I got nothing left. I got these workers. So it's not me, you know. Please. Help. Where are they even going? Like, I think I'm just screwed. I think that's how the demo ends. Yep. I really pissed them off. Well then.
Aw, bad luck. Your HQ was blown to smithereens. Sweet dreams, sucker.
Did I commit suicide? Like, did you see my body up there? A loser. Rip. Wow. Well, at least they got me a coffin. That's nice of them. I just take one piece of property and then it pisses off the whole mob. Oh, that's nice. Wait, am I getting buried alive? Wow. I just got buried alive. That is probably the most scariest thing I've ever seen. And now I can play the game. Preview. What does preview do? Oh, it just gives you a bunch of guides. It's nice. Okay. Wait, I
They
don't.
say all power corrupts.
No, I'm okay. I don't need to. So I can then play the game, which I don't really want to play the game now because we spent what, an hour? About an hour, 50 minutes. Jeez, wow, this is almost like Half-Life
Build,
levels.
build, build!
Yeah, I think we're good here. So we're just gonna exit out. I had a lot of fun though. This is actually very funny. I saw this on the podcast, not the one that you guys are thinking of. I saw this on the podcast and I was like, oh wow, this looks pretty cool. Not knowing that this would actually turn into something that I would really like, I guess you could say. Like I knew I was like I like building games kind of. I like tycoon games, and this is definitely something I could get into. Problem is that if I just what this game has taught me is if I just remotely do anything to piss off the mob, they're just gonna be super pissed then. Because they're just gonna be super pissed off. Press space to start. Well, that's nice. But overall, I think it's a good game. Love how it just gives you all their like characters and everything. Psycho, downtown, baby, kid, teen. Really big difference there. Like you can kind of tell it has that sort of art style. Like I think I like the art style just because it's kind of that art style that's not supposed to be, I would say, appealing, you know. Overall, I think the gameplay is solid. The gameplay is a nice, excuse me. I would say it's a nice building game. I think it's better than SimCity, but I've never played SimCity, so I can't really say that. But I don't know. I think overall, I like the theme more, and that's why I think I'm able to tolerate it a bit more. Because I mainly just like tycoon games that are more about like restaurants or like game development, like the game development game. This is more about like actually building cities, and I've always had a hard time with that in games, just because it's like had to build a city, had to make people happy. You know, it's very difficult to make people happy. So, but no, I think overall it was a good game. It's not bad. I do think if I go check, press space to start game. I just need to exit the game. Copyright 2017. Now the weird thing is that I've heard that this game is actually getting re-released, is what I've heard, I think. Here, let me check out the store page. I like to do this sometimes whenever we do this game. Simulation and violence. That's what you get from this game. Because I think they are... I don't know, I think they're just trying to redo it or something. In demo version, screen version won't allow me to adjust. Oh, hold on. Let's just, hold on. Because I'm not very... Okay, well, screw it. Contractor demo, update latest. Demo. Fast boost, the game will now quit Steam on fast boost, so if you reload it, it will run without issues on Windows 7 will now work on most setups. Screen resolution selection, we are now implementing the user ability to select. Yeah, that wasn't in the game. But I think they're trying to... if I go to store page here, right? It says available May 26th, so approximately 2 days. Well, approximately, apparently. I would say that's not true, though. That's like 3 days, but I could be wrong. But yeah, I think they're trying to redo the game, apparently. It's getting remade or something, because I heard that the game was available, but Steam exclusive pre-purchase offer, instant access to the original, 10 unique buildings, and 2 extra maps. So, overall, it seems like a very good game. Not too many problems. FPS was good. I mean, it was like 60 frames, but really when it comes down to like top-down perspective, all you really need is about maybe 30 to, I would say, 45 frames. Anything above that is just too much and, you know, isn't really needed. I would say any games that like give you like 10 FPS or even 5, or well, 10 to maybe, I would say 25 are pretty bad. 30 FPS is tolerable. I mean, half of the games that I play are around 30 FPS, so to be fair, 30 to 60 FPS. I've never had a game run at like 14 FPS, which is not the best. But yeah, I would say this is a solid game. It's coming out in a few days. Though, when this video comes up, it's probably already out, so this is pointless. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Whoa! This is the wrong button to stop the... Gosh, I always hit the wrong button.